Football Pandemonium with Max is brought to you by Ibex, Mike's Fence Center, and Kronesberg Electric.
Welcome to week 15 of Football Fandemonium, the penultimate episode of the regular season, which means we are zeroing in on the biggest football fan here on the high desert. Last week, we had a couple of fans from teams who have struggled so far in Fandemonium. Seahawks fans going 1-3 and Ducks fans going a combined 1-6. But who was able to change that narrative? Let's find out. Your winners from week 14 are this raft of die-hard Ducks with a little help from Puddles, of course. You have now earned yourself $49 in gift cards to local retailers and a spot in our Football Fandemonium playoff bracket. You can see just 2 more spots to go. Playoffs start on New Year's Day, and then the championship round begins a few weeks later. Everyone in this bracket now has a shot at the grand prize, which is a tailgate party package from Ibex. And this week, we feature 2 teams at the college level who will both be playing in their respective conference championships this weekend. The Ducks, of course, duking it out right now against the Trojans for the Pac-12 title, and the Boise State Broncos battling San Jose State in the Wild Wild Mountain West tomorrow.
I think I'm the biggest Duck fan in Central Oregon. There's no doubt about it.
A bold statement from Charles Nelson, but the man can back it up.
There's not a corner in my house that probably doesn't have a duck something in it.
And he's right. Ornaments on the Christmas tree, a flag floating up the stairs, a quilt made by his mom,
Kind of my retirement gift.
and an office setup devoted to the Ducks.
This was signed by Chip Kelly and all the football coaches.
But the most unique and meaningful of them all, this custom Ducks display case.
It was a symbolic thing for my military service, 20 years in the Navy. All my ribbons and medals that I earned. And then this is a list right over here of all my commands I was at. This flag right here on the right was flown over Austin Stadium on my birthday, October 1st. This one was flown over Schofield Barracks on my grandfather's birthday, December 31st.
A special shadow box designed and built by Charles and his friends. One of one in the world, showing off his true colors.
I bleed green and yellow.
And then there's Jason Hicks. Jason is a junior at Summit High School, so he's about to begin the process of applying to colleges. And I bet you can guess what his dream school is. I know, that's a tough one. Okay, I'll just tell you. It's Boise State. Now, most kids follow in their family's footsteps when deciding what college team to root for. None of his parents or even grandparents ever donned the blue and orange, but he's still been a lifelong fan.
Probably when I was around 4 years old, my parents actually took me down to the field because I was born in Boise, and ever since then I've kind of fell in love with the blue turf.
So much so that Jason decided to bring the blue into his own bedroom. For obvious reasons, a room like this doesn't come together overnight. It's been years in the making.
A lot of trips to Boise. Every time we go, we'll usually pick up 1 to 2 items and just take it home and then put it on a showcase.
And Jason's favorite item? A bite out of Broncos history.
That's the same turf I walked on when I was like 3 years old when I fell in love with the turf, and just, yeah, it's pretty sick.
And I think I would get sick just trying to decide the winner of this matchup. Good thing I don't have to. Well, you've seen the matchup now. It is up to you to decide who you think is this week's winner. You can vote right now on KTVZ.com. You'll find a poll on the right-hand side of the page under the Sports tab. And if you want a chance to be featured next week in our final week, just send in your photo to KTVZ.com/play. Make sure you get those votes and those picks in by next Thursday. And remember, like I just said, we only have 1 more week left in the Football Fandemonium regular season before playoffs begin. So throw on your pads, squeeze into your cleats, and strap up, Central Oregon, because the final quarter is coming to a close and it's your turn to take the field. I'll see you next Friday for week 16 of Football Fandemonium. Max out.